We are in Tonopah, Nevada, and we are at.
The Mizpah Hotel.
And what are we doing here today? Tonight.
Well, we're not just going to be standing out on the sidewalk in front of it. We are going to be staying up on the fifth floor in room 504, which is the Lady in Red room.
Yeah. And we're gonna look around and show you what it's like inside. It's really cool.
It's a beautiful hotel.
And see you in a bit. Located in Tonopah, Nevada, the Mizpah Hotel presents a picturesque view of a grand building, which was pioneered to serve the wealthy residents, politicians, investors, businessmen, and miners of the Tonopah mining town. Built in 1907, the hotel is known for its haunting due to the business dealings, strange activities, occurrences, and deaths that took place there. The property seems to attract bizarre activities, such as the story of James Rumsey. James believed he was forsaken by his beloved, a 19-year-old young lady named Genevieve Campbell. Rumsey tried to end his life behind the hotel building. The murder of a working lady by her jealous lover, also known as the Lady in Red, is a well-known story that supposedly occurred outside the hotel room of room 504 on the 5th floor. After doing some research, we couldn't find any documented news stories of crimes related to a murder of a woman on the property. We stayed in the Lady in Red room. This lavish red room seems to be decorated for an enchanting stay for a couple longing for a sweetheart's accommodation. In the evening, before we left the hotel to get some dinner, we set up a camera, a REM pod, and a digital recorder running to record any EVPs for any spirits present. However, we made an error and didn't notice we had the television on. Fortunately, it was on mute. In the duration we were gone, there were some noises recorded. Some noises may be of fellow hotel occupants, but this sound is close and seemed to be heard inside the room. There was a sound of the door handles moving, followed by heavy footsteps. The room is carpeted, and these footsteps sound like a person wearing boots. This was a really odd and loud sound, and we're not sure what caused it, as the doors also remain closed. What's also interesting is the sound of the footsteps are followed by what seems like a male voice. Are these sounds phantom footsteps? Did the spirit of a male hotel guest wearing boots come back in and enter their hotel room? This is the sound we made when we came in. Oh, I forgot the TV.
Oh. There's no sound on it though.
It sounds just like the noises that was recorded, which was the door opening and us walking in. Our review revealed no EVPs captured and no movement filmed by the camera. Here on the 5th floor.
On the 5th floor at Mizpah Hotel.
And there are people staying here today.
And that's 502 right there.
Supposedly.
We're staying in the Lady in Red suite. And
Supposedly the Lady in Red. She was working.
She was working one night or one day, and
her jealous boyfriend came back. I guess, another story that I heard is her boyfriend runs the hotel, but left and then came back. She was servicing somebody else, and
she was a working girl. He came back and found her with a customer, and the story is that he killed her, stabbed her, or something in this hallway.
Or in front of room 502. Right
502 is right there, and we are staying in 504, which is right around the corner. So it would have happened somewhere right here.
In the ground.
In here, maybe? Somewhere. We don't know exactly.
So do some maybe EVP. There's actually an area we can sit in. Right here. We conducted an EVP session on the 5th floor. We asked about the lady in red, and it was very unusual to get an EVP response, not knowing about it.
Recording. They call you the lady in red. Do you have a name so we can say hello to you?
If you're not the lady in red, if you just wanted to communicate with us, you can go ahead and speak to this device here on the table.
The silver box can hear you. So if there's something you want to say, please say it. We've heard there are children spirits in this hotel also.
And also a senator that was supposedly murdered, and body was kept in one of the rooms.
Is it true that the senator died here? Some people say no. Is it true?
Can you want to check?
Yeah, stopping.
That's always that.
Recording. It could be lady and you having a day go to you.
If you're not the lady in red, if you just want to communicate with us, you can go ahead and speak to this device here on the table.
The box can hear you. So for somebody, please. If there are children spirits in the house.
And also, Senator was supposedly murdered and body was kept in the rooms.
Is it true that the senator died here? Some people say no. Is it true? Here, stopping. There's some questions this time. Maybe we'll try to get more questions from whoever was talking to us.
It was a man, sounded like a man.
It sounded like a man, didn't it? Okay, so recording. We heard you trying to talk to us. Can you say something? Use all of your energy and say something so we can hear you. How many spirits are in this hotel with us today?
Can you tell us your name? Were you a minor? Did you know the lady in red? Okay.
Stopping.
recording. We heard you trying to talk to us. Can you say something? Use all of your energy and say something so we can hear you. So many spirits are in this hotel today.
Can you tell us your name? Were you a minor? Did you know the lady in red?
Nothing.
I heard some
Yeah.
responses.
I thought I said, were you a minor? Yes, I was. On the third floor is where the infamous story of Senator Keith Pittman, whose body was left in one of the hotel rooms. This reported dishonorable activity and political corruption brings an additional cause for a haunting. Keith Pittman's suite. Oh, here you go. He passed away with a massive heart attack. Oh, I thought he got murdered.
No, he died.
I made a mistake. He wasn't murdered, he died. And his body was brought here, right?
The story is that that he died here before the day he was supposed to take office, before the election.
Okay, or you can do it maybe here.
Yeah, I think we're going to do it over here because it's quiet and it feels creepy. I don't know how else you explain how it feels in here right now.
Listen to our EVP session on the third floor.
Recording. We're on the third floor. The floor where Keith Pittman, the senator, supposedly died. Is that true? People have also heard children. Are there any children on this floor? Is there anyone else on this floor? Maybe a minor or someone else who passed or stayed in this hotel? Can you tell me the name of this town? What is the name of this hotel? Let me stop you.
Recording. We're on the third floor for Pittman Senator and died. True. People have also heard children. Are there any children on this? Is there anyone else on this floor? Maybe a minor or someone else passed or stayed with us? What's the name of the town? What's the name of this hotel?
We're back. You have your Oculus.
Yeah. A lot of words.
Guy.
Mountain eggs picture date. It's a person talking.
Pretty
Person
busy.
in the room talking.
So. Okay, well, we won't be able to do much until everyone kind of
Goes to sleep.
The busy Mizpah Hotel attracts many guests, and the extent of our investigation confined us to our rooms. Unfortunately, our long journey also depleted our energies that we settled down too early at around 10:30 p.m. that night. We set up a static infrared camera to document any strange occurrences during our sleep. So far, we saw light anomalies early on in our slumber. We also captured a lot of clicks and clunks throughout the night. The camera recorded weird sounds, but the most intriguing was the knocking sound. Listen here. Our stay did not present any scary activities, but it definitely made for an extraordinary accommodation and experience.
So last night after we turned off the lights to go to sleep, I heard a noise and I wasn't sure what it was, but it sounded a lot like this. So later we'll review the footage and actually see if that was the sound that I heard, because if it matches, then it looks like somebody might have been playing with these crystals last night.
So they had coffee in the hallway, but that's all they have to offer for. They don't have breakfast, but we brought our own muffins, so it's okay. We have coffee and muffins for breakfast. So if you do come, bring some breakfast to eat and enjoy the coffee.
Unless you want to go down
And have a real
have
breakfast.
breakfast in their restaurant.
Well, we survived the night.
I didn't have much activity keeping us awake, so
Maybe because I was so tired, I just slept
we
all
were so
night.
tired.
You had an experience.
Yeah, right before we went to sleep, I turned off all the lights and I thought I heard there's some crystals hanging from a candle fixture. Yeah, I recorded a clip of that. We will see what turns up.
We're still tired, so we're gonna head home and
Get some sleep.
get more sleep, and we go through the footage and see if there really was something that happened in any visitors while we were sleeping. All right.
So this is us checking out from the Mizpah Hotel in Tonopah, Nevada.
Until next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
The Mizpah Hotel has a marvelous architecture and contains a splendid and rich history. This bewitching charm has also attracted people to commit some immoral, dreadful activities and attempts of suicides in and around the property. A contributing factor to this could be due to the harsh desert environment and the unpleasant nature of a mining town. A visit to the Mizpah Hotel can offer an experience for any visitor. Be it tourists or paranormal investigators, one can appreciate the allure of the building and the history of an influential mining town.